Hey Exoticals, it's your girl back with another Exotical rant. You know what I was thinking about? You really want to know? I was thinking about fans versus friends. I was thinking about pretty girl problems. I was thinking about Ice Spice and her ex-friend Cleo. Let's get right into it, ladies. I think this is a good example of unequally yoked, like they're not equally yoked as friends. They should have never been friends. And I think sometimes we as young women mistake associates or friendliness to mean that that person is our friend. It just doesn't work out that way. This young lady was expecting a lot of Ice Spice. She was expecting the royal treatment with a McDonald's budget, and it just didn't go well. Of course, sweetheart, she didn't want you all up in her dressing room the whole time because her name's on the headline. I think she was headlining that tour, if I'm not correct. Correct me in the comments, ladies. She's trying to get herself together. She probably had to make private phone calls. And I don't like when I travel. I like to have my own room. I do not do girls trips anyway, but I definitely don't try to share a room with another woman because I'm a grown woman. I want my own space. I might want my husband in the room with me, or, maybe my child or my pet, but I don't want another woman sharing a room with me, especially if it's not like a dire situation. Does that make sense? So I get what she's saying. And sometimes you don't want somebody just around you 24/7 because they're not giving you friend vibes. They're giving you more so monitoring spirits. And I think this is what was going on, because if Cleo was ever really Ice Spice's friend, she wouldn't have went on the internet to berate her like that. Anytime I'm friends with somebody, if I really consider you a friend to me, even if we fall out, I'm not going to try to get other people to not like you. I'm not going to try to berate your character. Then I was never really your friend. I was more so an associate. Now that I'm pissed at you, I am an enemy. You see what I'm saying? So ladies, really, especially if you're really young, be careful with these monitoring spirits. Be careful with these frenemies, fake friends, people that are really fans and not your friend. They just like what you can offer them, fame, fortune, men. A lot of times when girls are kind of between the age of 13 to 21, or really just from teen to probably late 30s, sometimes they are very male focused, male centered, whatever you want to say. They want to if you're getting attention from men, they want to get attention from men. If you're getting to the bag, they want to get to the bag. They literally will not like you, but stay around you because you're offering services or you're providing them with some type of benefit. These are never really your friends. If something happens serious to you or you really need a good friend, they will always show their true colors and not come through for you. This is what was going on. And she said, I got you. Does that mean you're going to get treated like somebody that's on Ice Spice level when you're it was very last minute? Probably not. And if you're into independent artists, I probably would have brought my own money, or maybe I would have just brought things to make myself comfortable. And honestly, I would not have done this last minute because to me, doing stuff last minute, you're going to come into a lot of problems when you do stuff last minute, especially going on a tour. A lot of times people prepare for that a year ahead of time. So I would have not I would have been no, thanks. I don't know if I would have wanted to do that, but that was her decision. And she had some she had some problems, but sometimes you can't be friends with everybody. You have to find friends that you're equally yoked with. I don't know what was Ice Spice's intention on bringing this girl on tour with her, but it wasn't a good idea. I think she knows that now. I think this is the second unambiguous, dark-skinned black woman that has came out talking crap about her. I mean, she just needs to maybe find other women that are already in the industry and already making a name for themselves and kind of attach her, like, and kind of befriend them or have a working relationship with them that benefits her, because these other friends that she's getting, like her old friends from the neighborhood or whatever she met them at, they're just not working out. And I know a lot of women think like, I don't want to feel like I don't want to like seem like I've changed, but you have. Sweetheart, you have changed. You're richer now. You have more responsibilities, more prestige, and it comes with like a lot of pressure. So you have changed. So don't feel like you have to have your same friends or you have to pull everybody up, because eventually you'll be a crab in the barrel and they will be pulling you down. You see what I'm saying? Maybe Ice Spice should be friends with Lotto or other like female rappers, Megan Thee Stallion, or what is it, Gorilla or whatever that genre is. Like, she needs to like make friends that are already on the level, you know what I'm saying, and equally yoked with her, because like you won't run into these problems because they already have their staff, they already have their own stuff in that field, and they don't need you to push them up. You guys are more just collaborating. So does that make sense? I honestly, I don't listen to either one of these ladies. But I really was just literally listening to other people's commentary on it just to see where they were headed to. But I'm headed toward the fact that, ladies, you're a grown woman. Get your own stuff. And a lot of times women do not like this. A lot of times women that are trying to use other women, they want you to be extra sharing, extra giving, extra accommodable to extra servitude toward them, but like they would not show that extra generosity toward you if it was on the other foot. Ice Spice really needs to get other friends that are equally yoked with her. Number one, she needs to stop trying to seem real or seem down to earth by being friends with certain girls that she was friends with in the past, because they're not looking at you as a friend, they're looking at you as a come up. And once you don't do what they anticipated you to do or wanted you to do, all of a sudden now you're evil. Cleo probably was never really her friend. She just thought she could benefit off of the situation, especially since you said you heard her talking about you or said something about you unfavorably before, and you still went on tour. That tells me right there, if you really thought this girl was your friend and you heard she said something that you didn't like, why would you even go on tour with her? Because you were trying to do a come up, which is fine, but all of the back and forth and trying to villainize somebody because you guys fell out, honestly, is really immature. Ladies, this is why I don't suggest girl trips, especially if you can't bring like a guy friend, a boyfriend, a dad, a brother, or somebody that just has your back. And I always advise, get your own hotel rooms, have your own money and accommodations and stuff in order for yourself. I always say that because every time I've heard about girls trips, either the friends fall out. I've even heard of the friends unaliving one of the girls, or like I always hear about them like targeting the prettiest or the richest or the most successful girl. I always hear something. It's never a trip that is relaxing. It's always high stress, especially for the pretty girl involved. Ladies, please protect yourself. A lot of times, when women see that you have something that's special about you, like success, beauty, confidence, or anything, or a man that they feel like they should have, they will pull out their real true their claws on you. Their true colors will really come out, and they can't hold their dislike for you for long, especially once they get you in an unfamiliar situation or surroundings, and they feel like they have the ability to do harm toward you, and you're vulnerable. Please be careful about monitoring spirits, women that are always watchful of you, always trying to know what you're doing, who you're doing, what you're like. They want to know they want to know what makes you special so they can emulate that and get what you get, but they can't emulate who you are. So ladies, please be careful this. If you're going on girls trips or you have a large group of friends or even a smaller group of friends, but you guys always hanging out and stuff, don't be secretive, but keep your business private. If you do go on these girl trips, get your own hotel room, your own accommodations if something goes wrong, and always have a plan B in case you fall out with one of the girls or you just feel unsafe. Never put yourself in an unsafe situation. And this is why I really don't deal with too many women that aren't as attractive as myself. I don't deal with them. Kind of like what Adrienne Bailon said, if you're not as fly as me, I can't rock with you, basically. I kind of like started doing that because it took out a lot of the drama out of dealing with other women when I dealt with women that were on my same level as far as looks, beauty, intelligence, or relationship status, or even if some women can be jealous of you because you have kids by a guy that actually takes care of your kids. It'll be the dumbest stuff. I've seen so much crazy. They'll be mad that you're married and they can't get a good relationship because they keep picking bums. Ladies, it's every little thing. So please protect yourself. Or they're just jealous, why is she so special? Why does she have a husband? Or why does she have kids that are well behaved and beautiful and smart? It'll be the dumbest things. So really protect yourself, protect your children in your household, and don't bring monitoring spirits around you. That's one reason why I literally cut off a friend before, because she would only hit me up if my video or a clip of me went viral on IG or something. She would only want to talk to me then. I noticed that so much. And she would actually copy some of the stuff, the ways I was posting my content. She would copy everything I posted. And it got to the point where I was I cannot be, this girl this girl's crazy. I was just oh my God. She always had some critique of me. Oh, why didn't you post your man? Why didn't you do that? Okay, first of all, I literally had to put her in her place. First of all, I deal with grown men. I'm married and I do not post about relationship stuff online. I am a private woman and I like my private life. So I do not post about a lot about men on social media. I do not do that. I feel if I have a platform, I'm talking about myself, my likes, my creativity, what I like to do. I'm not involving other people in it. And if I choose to post a family member or my husband or a guy I'm dealing with, it's because I chose to post that, not because you're trying to pressure me because you put all your business on social media. So you really have to check these type of women. Like Cleo, they're very monitoring, and then when they don't get what they want from you, then that's when the disrespect comes. Your evil comes. All the things they don't like about you, they have to bring it to the forefront to other people, even back to social media, like Cleo did. So ladies, be very careful of this. This is why, anytime an ugly woman or just a woman that I don't feel we're on the same level mentally, looks wise, or emotionally, I literally will run away from them. I'll be okay, why does she want to hang out with me? I don't have anything to give her. I can't make her into my project or whatnot. She has to work on herself. So ladies, this is why I really don't do that. Even when I was actually out and about and this at a networking event, and this lady literally was so trying to get my number really hard and let's go do lunch. She started texting me as soon as I left, and then she stood me up. It was so weird, but I had in my gut something was telling me hey, don't give her your real number. Something was telling my gut definitely don't deal with this woman. Something's wrong with her, because I was trying to figure out, what do you want to talk to me about? And she was claiming to be a social media guru or whatnot, and I had more followers on my page and I don't even hardly post. I thought it was funny. So anyway, long story short, ladies, please protect your peace. Please don't tell all these different women all your business. please, if they're not as fly as you, or even just on the same vibe as you need to kind of leave them alone. It can only fester jealousy, resentment, being very critical of you, and you just don't need that. So my suggestion, when you're trying to select friends, do it through like hobbies that you're interested in, and literally take your time to get to know people. Do not do those fast friend relationships, and please don't tell your business to everybody you meet. If you need a confidant, usually I feel like a person you date may be a good confidant, or even if you need to get a counselor or therapist, that would be a good confidant. But don't tell other women all your personal business, all your weaknesses and flaws and everything you're going through, because sometimes they're just a monitoring spirit and they just want to know what's going on with you. So when they get pissed at you, they'll have something to tarnish your reputation, your good name, and your image to other people, because they never really liked you. Kind of like in this case. But ladies, please, 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 please be careful out here. It's not only men that hate on beautiful women like us. It's also other women, unfortunately. And sometimes other women definitely will set you up, because that's what their goal was from the jump. They just needed the information from you so they could have something to go on, you know what I'm saying? Basically, just they needed the information so they would have some material to go off of, But ladies, stay smart, stay beautiful, and just remember, your business is your business as a woman. You don't have to tell everybody everything. You can have a certain level of privacy, and it's not secrecy. It's just private. It's just your business. And a lot of women have done a good job about this in the media, like Lori Harvey, like Beyonce, Diana Ross. That's an old legend. They did a good job of protecting their peace. Have a great day, ladies. Be sure to actually listen to the video on women who secretly are jealous of you. Check out the video about that, because that'll definitely help you detect when other women are secretly, or other so-called friends are secretly jealous of you. Okay, bye ladies. Have a great day, Exoticals.